This is a Grande Pacific production. Today's subject for the NCE tip of the day is an NCE power cab with a radio in it. That is the only indication you're going to get that a power cab has a radio transmitter receiver in it, right there, the little LED. This is a special order item. You will have to contact your dealer and have them order it made up. Now, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to plug it in. What I'm going to do now is show you how to set the option button for multi-functions. Again, we're going to plug the controller in to, this is being plugged into a Power Pro system. We'll hold the button, the select logo button down, and as you can see, the cab address comes up flashing. Because this is a power cab, I'm going to leave it on cab 2. Technically, this can operate on the way the system it's plugged into right now. It's currently not a power cab. It's a Pro cab because it's plugged into a 5-amp Pro cab system. Powerhouse Pro, whatever you want to call it. This is a full command station it's plugged into. So right now it's operating as power cab, but as a Pro cab. But what I want to do here is hit the program button down here. Excuse me. We want to hit the enter button right here, and we want to leave it at 2 normal. We're not going to change the ballistic track rate. We're not going to change the speed button. Program option key. So they can use the option key to reach full 28 functions. We're going to program in 1, 2, 2, enter. We are finished programming the controller. This is a new controller right out of the box. Hit escape. Now, when I hit the option key while it's plugged in as a Pro cab, you get functions now. That's 10 through 19. Hit the option key again. I'm hitting this key right here, option. You hit it again, and it's 20 through 28. Hit it again, it goes back to 10 through 19. To get out of it, there's that world famous button again, right there, program escape. Hit the escape button, okay? So we're going to escape out of this again, okay? So that's setting it up, the option key. Not going to go into anything else further on this as far as setting it up, because I've already done the power cab installation. So we're just going to unplug it. This is the box and what you get in it. It does not come with the yellow dot over the left-hand RJ12 plug. That is the one the power cab must be plugged into. And one other thing in this box that you have to have is a flat 6-wire cable. To operate this unit as a power cab, the controller right here must be plugged in using a flat 6-wire cable to the left-hand plug. You cannot operate this unit as a power cab using the little flexible cord. Don't try it, okay? I placed the yellow dot. So that's where we're going with this. Did a video on the rest of it and how to set it, hook it up. Very simple. Great device. This, of course, is a new one. It'll be if I started it up as a power cab, it would come up with 1.65. Also, right there, there is your little plug for your track power. Very important to remember. Look in the box; it's there. Okay. Now, using the power cab with the radio, it's just think of it right now. It's a pro cab with a radio. So like all pro cabs with a radio, you just push the power on button and it acts just like a pro cab. Doesn't show you any of the startup features from the thing. We're going to select loco 690, enter, and we're looking at the two behemoths there. The Broadway Limited AC 6000s. Okay, and we have bells. Let's see, we'll put it in the forward. We have headlights and all that good stuff. Now, so if we hit the option key and we hit 3, that's 13. So we got a little voice and a sequence for a crossing horn. So if we hit option 4, we got the all aboard. We hit option 5. So that's how you get to your other functions. Now that was an interesting sound. Well, let me see here. Option, it's 20 and I'm going to hit 1. Well, whatever. I'm sure the book will tell you if you had a Broadway Limited engine. But anyway, that gives you a place to get through all of your things. And controller works just like a regular radio controller. So a couple of ways that this comes in handy. If you're a member of a large club, you have a layout at home, you can use it to run your little layout at home, do most of the, probably 90% of what that Pro Cab 5 amp system will do. Take this to the club that's got the radio, big club, whatever, and it'll work. Now, you may have to change the address to operate at the club. That's simple enough to do by just holding down the select loco when it's plugged into the system. Hold on a minute. Let me turn off the noise machine in the back. Simple enough to do is to just hold down select loco when you get to the club, plug it into a UPT panel, and reassign the address. Address will have to fall between 2 and 17 to operate as a radio cab. It could be 2 to 63 if it just plugged in and operated as a regular pro cab. But for a radio cab, which this is because of that LED light on top, and we're not plugged in as you see before, you will have to have an address from 2 to 17. So, all of you have asked, can you get a power cab with a radio in it? Yes, you can. The power cab system does not support the radio. You cannot hook up an RB02. So, There has to be a really good reason for having this. That's why it is a special order item. It is not a large expense. I'm not going to get into quoting prices because each dealer or representative will establish their own, but it is not a big expense to put the radio in when ordering it new. You can get it directly from NC for delivery to you. Hope this helps clear up some of those little questions that keep coming up. And have a great day running trains.